Hello, I want to show you in this video how consciousness should be another type than the parts of the brain itself, according to Gödel's incompleteness theorem. So I will show you an example of how self-reference contradicts it, and I will explain it in the consciousness versus different parts of the brain, so we can see how consciousness must be standalone compared to the matter of other parts of the brain. So let's get started.
Okay, so this is my channel, and recently I made a video that I talked about people to be respectful when they are commenting and not being offensive and so now keep this in mind. This channel is about beautiful ideas relevant to the nature of reality. So I get the link to this video, and then I go back to my homepage, and for every video at the title I add, before watching this video, watch that video. So give the link to that video. Let's say to all of them, at the title, for example, I go and then I just edit the video, at the title, write down before watching this video, and then put a link to my video about being respectful. So when I do this for all the videos, let's say all people are forced to execute what I have said, they must first watch this video, in order to be able to watch other videos. Maybe I've put a lock on all the videos that they will get unlocked when they watch this one. Now, can I do the same thing for this video? The same thing cannot be done for this video, because if I at the title give reference to the video itself, what is going to happen is this is going to be a never-ending loop, because people are going to click on that link, and then on that link again says watch this video before watching this video. So that is going to keep going forever. So this is the concept of self-referencing. What it means is this video must have a different title. It cannot have the same title or attribute similar to the other videos in my channel. Otherwise, this is not going to work. So similar to this is our consciousness and its relation to other part of the brain. So the analogy to this would be that, let's say, our different part of the brain, we have vision, we have auditory, we have olfactory, and different things. So in order for the vision to be acknowledged, and then we have something, let's say, and it's something, I call it self. In order for vision to be acknowledged, there is something here, refer to self. To get identified, we have a conscious part. This is not true for something like ChatGPT, because ChatGPT is not aware of itself. This can be true for something that is conscious. Can be animal too, but let's say refer to self, to acknowledge you have this representation or like this picture of something. And then this one also says refer to acknowledge, refer to self. But can we do the same thing for self? Can we say refer to self? That is not possible. That means self must be standalone. What it means, its type is not the same type of these departments of brain. So you might say, am I claiming that self is not matter? Well, I don't know. Maybe these different parts of the brain, these departments of the brain, they are pixels. Maybe we are within a simulation, and these are all made of pixels, but that self is made of flesh, which is the outside of that simulation type. So if these are, or in another analogy, we can say these are all within a virtual machine, and this self must be an outsider. It must be the type that is outside that virtual machine, so that this referral to it can happen, but it must be different type. What I mean is it's a different type. I don't know if it is matter or not, but if the type of the matter that we are within, let's say if it's pixel, then that self must be outside of this world computation and be standalone, be of the type that is either flesh or whatever, I don't know. Whatever it is, its type is different than the other parts of the brain. If we stick to Gödel incompleteness theorem, which I think it makes sense. So this idea came to my mind based on a thought by Penrose. So here he explains how Gödel incompleteness can tell consciousness is not a computation like rest of the brain. In conclusion, I can tell every person's subjective reality is governed by whatever their brain tells them and their consciousness, but the type of their consciousness that the rest of their brain is referring to is different. Thank you for watching.